Hello everybody. They say you shouldn't tempt fate. I've got a nasty feeling that last weekend's video might have done just that. See, the thing is, I've come to turn my computer on this morning and it's telling me my hard drive is missing. Now that shouldn't happen at all. Just to give you a sort of brief explanation, my computer is effectively a server and it's got what is called a RAID array. So rather than having one hard disk to store your data on, you've actually got up to 6 hard disks, like this one, that sit in the computer and copy your files across one another and do very clever computery things that I don't really understand. This is why my dad helps me with all my IT problems, because he's very clever and he knows more about this stuff than I do. But essentially what's happened is this disk has failed. And what should happen at that point is the other 5 disks should kick and go, okay, well that's fine, because we've still got those files stored on the other 5. So the RAID should kind of rejig itself and allow me to access the files while I get a replacement disk. It's not doing that. So when I've fired up the computer, it's just told me the disk, the virtual disk, is missing. So potentially I have lost about 10 years of data, including all of my editing software and all of my video files. Now I do semi-regularly also back up to an external hard disk, which may have quite a bit of stuff on it, but if I've lost everything, it's going to take a while to rebuild it. Now the good news is the video I've got planned for Christmas Day hasn't actually been filmed yet. It's been edited and the file is sitting on my OneDrive server with all the scripts and everything, so that's fine, that's all safe. It just may not be as pretty if it does get made, and the time I had block booked off at the beginning of December to film the video may now be used to rebuild my entire file library and start again from scratch. And I'm just feeling very, very intimidated right now at the thought of precisely how much information I had stored on this computer. Not all of it video related, obviously. There's loads of different files and things for various games and stuff, and various mods and other stuff I've worked on outside of video projects. And yeah, I'm a bit depressed, is what I'm getting at. Now there's a couple of things we can try. I've got a new hard disk on order. So what might happen when I plug the new disk in and turn everything on is the RAID array might then boot up, rebuild everything, and work as it should. If it doesn't do that, we might then have to try something called initializing the disk, because at the moment, when you go onto the computer, it can see that it's there, but it's not assigned it a drive letter. Essentially, what the disk manager is trying to do is read from the physical disks that remain and go, okay, I can see it's trying to create a hard drive, but it hasn't allocated it a letter. So if you initialize it, what it does is it basically creates a drive from scratch. Now the risk of doing that is it may purge all the data. At the moment, the data's still there. It's still sitting on the hard disk. The trick is recovering it, which is quite difficult. So yeah, the short version is maybe not videos for a little while. Now I know that's not a new thing. I seem to go on hiatus more often than I actually publish anything these days. But yeah, that's the situation. So genuinely, I'm really sorry. Hopefully if everything's well, I'll get the new hard disk and it'll rebuild it and everything will be happy, and I will take this as a lesson learned and be a bit more careful about my disk management in future. But yeah, it's kind of a 50-50 may or may not situation. And if I lose all of that, there's quite a lot there to go. So yeah. Anyway, that's the situation. I'm really sorry. I'm literally having to record this on my phone. So yeah. I may do rambling stuff in the future, just on the phone while I'm sorting this out. But yeah. I mean, fingers crossed, everything will be fine. And this will have been unnecessary, but that's the situation at the moment, which is not great. But never mind, it's fine. We'll figure something out. It's not the end of the world. Kind of feels like the end of the world, but it's not the end of the world. It's fine. We're all still here, and the world keeps on turning, and it's just stuff. Lots and lots and lots of stuff. Derek, any thoughts on the matter?
Superior Dalek multi-spectrum scanning now engaged.
That's in no way helpful. Much love, and I'll update you. Hopefully it will be good news. Bye-bye.